Hello everyone, my name is Jules. I'm an art student and a K-pop stan. Today we're going to talk about BTS Fake Love music video, as analyzing the behind the scene and talking about the sets. Now, I think that this is going to be a series here on this channel because I have a special interest in K-pop music video, aesthetically speaking. Especially because I'm taking a bachelor degree in set designing. Before we start, here's a disclaimer. English is not my first language, so my grammar and my pronunciation can be a little bit off. This is only my personal opinion and I'm by no means an expert, but I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments. The first thing that I want to say is that I really wanted this to be the first real video on this channel because this was the very first K-pop music video I ever saw in my life, so it holds a special place in my heart. I know that there are a lot of analysis videos online, but from what I have seen, they seem focused more on the storyline and the theory about that rather than talking about it in a poor aesthetically kind of way. The truth is, thanks to K-pop music video, so thanks to this music video in particular, I decided to change my field of study from product designing to set designing. I was so inspired by the beauty of this video that it changed the trajectory of my life and probably also my future career. So I'm going to talk about the sets in order of appearance rather than scene to scene. The second thing that I want to say is that I'm not going to analyze every set, but only the ones that, in my opinion, and have some insight on how they created that effect in real life. The video opened in Jin's room, so we see Jin looking through the window and closing the curtains. At the center of the room there is a lantern with a flower inside. The next time we see this set is when there is an explosion coming through the windows and Jin is trying to protect the flowers by covering with his body through the dirt. At the end, the lantern is full of sand and the flower is gone. What I found interesting about this set is how they created the explosion in real life. In fact, one of the things that I love the most about K-pop is that they use less CGI and more real sets. In the episode about the music video shooting on Bangtan TV, you can notice how they created a real explosion in real life. Probably with a machine with compressed air called air mortar or air cannon. This means that they probably did it only in one take because it would be difficult to clean the set for multiple takes. The next scene in order is one of the choreographies. They are in an empty room with a painted backdrop that mimics a sculpture. This is a technique that is still used in traditional theater and it was born in Italy in the 13th century. This big painting is realized by extending the canvas flat on the floor. The guide's drawings are made using a grid, and then the painting is made standing up using a super long brush. When the scene starts, the only thing lightened is the backdrop, letting us see the silhouette of BTS dancing. This is a technique used in lighting design, again when it comes to theater in classical setting. Next, there is my favorite scene. In this scene, Jungkook is running down a corridor while the floor behind him drops progressively. I honestly love this set so much. When I discovered that it wasn't CGI, I was stunned. It's made like this. The set is lifted up from the ground so that the machines can have space, and it has multiple platforms that can be lowered through a system of pistons. For the platform to support the weight, they are made with multiple diagonal poles. So at the right moment when Jungkook is running, they activate the system and the piston lower the platforms. Then there is the iconic fire and water scene with Yoongi and Jimin. I honestly don't have much to say here, as I think it's pretty self-explanatory. But I still wanted to include this because they are so aesthetically pleasing. I also put them together because I think that they match well because of the elements that are protagonists here, fire and water. Since they are polar opposite, I think it's easy to compare them to each other. The fire gives a warm tone to Yoongi's room, which have a very strong contrast with Yoongi's expression. At the same time, Jimin seemed unimpressed by the big body of water passing by him. That gave the spectator a sense of disturbance and perturbation. The last scene that I want to talk about is the closing one in the extended version. Not because of the set this time, but because of the costume worn by BTS themselves. They all wear long capes and what it looks like being a ceramic mask. I'm not sure if the material of the mask is actually ceramic or not though. The mask to me looks kinda inspired by Venice's traditional carnival mask. Historically, they were made using paper mache, letting it rest until dry and then painted with the decor. BTS masks look finely decorated with details in gold, and every member has a personalized one. In general, this whole video is created into every little detail. It's honestly a work of art, like every BTS videos. Being an ARMY gave me so much inspiration. I can't even thank them enough for not only making me more motivated in my career, but especially for giving me comfort and happiness when I was going through a hard time. For today's video, this is all. I'll be waiting for Jungkook to drop his solo to film a reaction and cry. Thank you for watching, bye!